Hello, everyone. We've got episode 3 of our Terraria 1.4.5 single player series. Uh, Opening up Terraria now. I opened it on the first try today. Woohoo! Now watch as it fucking crashes. God. Man, I think I've got a bit of a cold. I think. Why does this take so long to build up at first? Servidor! I forgot about this. Okay, so what do I got? What do I got? Okay. I got the golfer, geologist, merchant, guide. It's your okay. I think I can. Yep. I can place the bass statue. Here. Oh, I got these things. You know, when talking about the roller skates, everyone's talking about how fast they are and how high you jump. They really should be talking about is the fact that they also increase your acceleration. I actually don't need my Dune Rider my Dune Rider boots anymore. I can like switch them out for a different thing. Actually, I very well could go fight a boss soon. Here. Oh yeah. Wow, I haven't even fully explored the surface, and I've already got 7 NPCs. Jesus. Oh. Oh. Like my luck is genuinely just insane for day one. I'm never gonna get over that. We're actually looking for something specific right now. 'Cause I don't remember if I've got an extractinator or not, but something I do need to get a bunch of is, fossils. I need to get some rubies. Something else I need to get a lot of is ore so that I can craft myself some proper armor. As it stands, while I do have some pretty good shit, it's not enough. Oh wait, I do have an extractinator. There's definitely a sand trap in here somewhere. How did that fucking hit me? don't know why I'm doing this the hard way. I just kind of am. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's the kind of shit I need to break. Come on. There we go. Bitch. Bitch, come on. There we go. You know, something I don't like about the roller skates is I'm constantly forgetting that I'm wearing them. Just realized the Calamity mod with the 1.4.5 items might be a bit easier. Not that I really have any interest in playing Calamity mod ever again. Still very unhappy with some of the things I've seen in that mod. Skeletron that decides to just kind of fuck off in the middle of the fight. You know, which shouldn't be able to happen. Bosses not despawning properly when you die. Bosses randomly becoming other enemies for some reason. What other issues have I had with Calamity mod? Oh yeah, the, frickin' lunatic cultist just straight up cheating. Seriously, me and one of my buddies were having so much we're actually having so much difficulty with the lunatic cultist that we actually, tried dropping the difficulty from Revengeance to Classic. Well, Expert, but same thing. To try and make it easier for us to defeat the lunatic cultist. And somehow it was more difficult with Revengeance off. Okay, we turned off Revengeance, put it back on, standard Terraria difficulty, and somehow it was even harder than it was to begin with. So, yeah, Lunatic Cultist just straight up cheats in Calamity mod. Yeah. Bubble. But yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be able to get this far this easily. Let's see here. I think I need to go back up to the surface. Shit, now. Collect all this shit. You know, I'm thinking about it, and I don't make a very good YouTuber, because, like, a lot of YouTubers, like, constantly talking, and are able to talk about basically anything at any given point in time. As whenever I play a video game, I just kind of, like, lock the fuck in, you know, and I just stop talking. No, there's... There you go. Finally found a magic mirror. I could probably decraft that later on, so I gotta remember this location. No, that's gold. Yeah, that's gold. Oh. I mean, heart rate potion's kinda useless. Oh, okay, I see. There's a pressure plate attached to that statue. Oh shit, the Shroomerain! This I will be 2/3 of the way of something. Or something. Ooh. Ooh, yes, please. They just conveniently both spawn with Superior. They stack? Well, life just got so much better. Okay, so I think that statue might be a little bit bugged. Anyways, I don't think I'll find the specific thing I'm looking for down here. Yeah, because to my knowledge, it only ever spawns in the desert. This is not a desert. Looks like they did buff the Storm Spear just a little bit. Oh, they definitely buffed the Storm Spear. I'm not gonna use that. This blade's better. Let's see here. I think I could consume or toss. I could just kind of throw those in there. I think I'll find what I'm looking for on that pool of lava there. So glad lava falls don't do damage. Ooh, another house. Still super glad lava falls don't do damage. Ah, it's naked. Oh, I can replace that now. I'm guessing this is probably a ruby tree, which is what I'm looking for. Yes, this is a ruby tree. Great. Now I'm just gonna camp out here for a bit. Okay, so now we get to see where the saying patience is a virtue comes from. It totally actually came from Terraria and definitely not from anywhere else. Keep mining, bitch. We'll just keep painting out here until I got like 10 rubies or some shit. Because I want to create some king slime summons. You see, I should really, like, find something to do with my time while I'm waiting, because I just let my mind wander, and now I'm thinking about how some people's grandparents were actually born in the 1980s. Because if someone born in the year 1980 gives birth in the year 2000, then that person gives birth in the year 2020, you could be up to 6 years old right now. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Assuming you were born in January or early February, the year 2020, you could have a grandmother born in the year 1980. Holy fuck. Man, that's crazy. Okay, now I'm reading something that's making me hungry for pancakes. How many rubies do I have? I need 3 more. I want to make some pancakes, but I can't do that while I'm recording because that will really make the recording really much fucking longer. And that's not proper grammar, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah. The worst part is this is faster than farming gem trees the normal way. The normal way would take hours to farm efficiently. And now I'm scrolling through my iPod. I'm gonna play Silent Hill: The Escape. There's an option here that's literally just called Touch Konami. I'm not in the mood to touch Konami, thank you very much. I keep forgetting how to play, and this game's like really basic. Oh shit! Yeah, fuck this. Defense with just one piece of armor. Yes, I do have a spot of crafting I gotta do. Oh damn. That small little lag spike when it was loading in all the items. It's so fucking disrespectful. Because, you know, this thing's got way more than enough processing power to run this game, so for it to lag when loading anything in this game is absolutely disgusting. Relogic, re-optimize your fucking game. Quick mental math, so that's 40, 60. I can craft silver. Even the music's jiggly during this time. I'll fix that position later. That platinum, that one's got platinum. Wow, Jesus, that's 4 bars. I think it's 4 bars. Does platinum go 4 to a bar? I forget, was platinum 3 to a bar or 4 to a bar? Well, between 3 and 4 bars, so that way, so. We're definitely taking down the Eye of Cthulhu this episode. My equipment says so. Stay? Okay. Ah, lead flare. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Back behind the mountain. This flare in Terraria is so cursed. Music sounds off. Sucks for the god. First try. What time is it? 9:17? Yeah, I'll heal up a bit, and then I'll move on to the next set of, then I'll move on to the next boss. Three and two. Then I'm not going to be using that. Everyone, look. New weapons. Faster than the F2, Jesus Christ. I don't think that's supposed to be happening this early on. Merchant. And yes, I was holding still for the fun of it. The Shield of Cthulhu? I don't need that. As a matter of fact, it's kind of obsolete. suppose for now we can put that on here. So yeah, 2 bosses done. In one night. There we go. Chromatic eyes. Desert. I've died 4 times! And I've already slain 2 bosses. Yeah, desert pylon. I gotta locate a bunch, all the sand in the area, and do what I can to get rid of it. Just gotta keep mining sand until this is no longer a desert. There we go. Oh, real. That's actually interesting. It's times like these when you truly learn that patience is a virtue. We've officially reached the point of the game where I actually do kind of need these health potions. Okay, get rid of those mushrooms. Put those in there. What else? And ores. Put those in there. I guess we'll put sturdy fossil in there. Platinum. Lead, definitely. Demonite. Rubies. I'm gonna sell that. Blocks will be put in clouds. I'm just realizing I don't think I've gotten any gravitation potions yet. Yeah, I haven't. What can I hook with amber? Yep, large amber. Ah. Oh! Rainbow phase blade, huh? That's kind of new. Okay, wait, I can afford that. Oh. I can make fossil armor, too. Shit. Yeah. Fuck. Holy fuck. I have a ranged weapon too. I think this one could be my ranged and mage. We're actually hit on 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3. So this is literally the exact same as silver armor with added benefits. It is better silver armor. That's what fossil is. Soul Scourge? Lightsbane. I'm gonna not craft that either, actually. I craft the Fisher Souls though, because I've got some worms. I could go fishing. I think the roller skates might be a bit faster. Sadly. Get out of my way. I don't know exactly what new crafts I can make out of that. Let's find out, let's find out. Okay. Replica Shadow Orb. Replica Demon Altar, that's cool, that's cool. With these, I could just get these by farming. I think that's actually what I'll do. I'll do a spot of farming before hopping off. Your corruption is... where? Looks like right over there. So what I'm thinking is that my next playthrough is going to be next playthrough of this game, because yeah, I'm already planning that. I'm thinking Drunk with For the Worthy, an expert, so technically master. Move. I hear. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I can't use ropes when on the roller skates. Oh. That is a bit of an issue. Oh, I could still use... That still looks way off, by the way. I forgot that I could grapple onto trees. The well-timed grapple and release can actually gain a lot of momentum. Just like really finicky. Oh god, the roller skates ignore whether or not you've got a debuff. Awesome. I've got to make more housing. I suppose I can make some jungle housing. I think right here is a good spot. Can I make this jump? Yes, I can. My chunk is rotten. This flat spot of land is perfect for setting up a... If you could directly craft mushroom torches, why would you waste the wood? You know, on one of my personal worlds, I actually have snagged some pretty good fucking loot. And ended up taking down the Eye of Cthulhu using a boomstick. Yeah, that's right. I explored the jungle before taking down Eye of Cthulhu. I explored the jungle with, if I remember correctly, tin or lead armor. Okay, 0.9. So for every 1,000, I should be getting of each in theory. You know, playing TF2 has definitely helped my precision quite a bit. Burger. Actually, in one of my 1.4.4 worlds, I actually it's kind of exactly this, but way earlier on in the game. I had full Ancient Shadow before even taking down Eye of Cthulhu. I need to go to the banners window, take out one of these, and place it down somewhere. Now farming these gets even easier. Although, in my personal opinion, if you have frickin' banners up, it should also, like maybe, I don't know, like double the spawn rate of the enemy, I guess. Tentacle spike. You see, this thing's not bad against the Eater of Worlds because of the bleeding. Actually, bleeding and piercing items are like bleeding, piercing, poison, and items that go through walls are like perfect against the Eater of Worlds. What's happening? Bro, that's so weird. You know, the Terrarian would absolutely shred Steve, and you can't convince me otherwise. And like, people might try to pull the bullshit of Steve could just step off the Z-axis a tiny bit, and then the Terrarian would never be able to hit him. First of all, there's a mod that has a Terraria mod that has a boss that's actually on a 3D plane. And second of all, realistically, Steve would be fighting the Terrarian in Terraria. Realistically, this wouldn't be going down in Minecraft. This would be going down in Terraria. Because, Terraria is not exactly known for having portals to other worlds, unlike Minecraft. And since people see, when comparing the strength of the Terraria to the strength of Steve, people like to say that Terraria is a 2D space. Which would mean there would be no Z-axis for Steve to step off of. So irrelevant of whether or not the Terrarian's capable of moving in a 3D space. If you're fighting, Steve and the Terrarian are fighting in Terraria, the Terrarian's going to win because there is no Z-axis, according to people who like to compare strength. I think it was Chippy Gaming that said Steve would destroy the Terrarian. One of the most well-known Terraria players. So disloyal. How many am I at right now? 142. Okay, so this shadow armor, which is the Corruption's armor, is most certainly weaker than the Crimson armor, because Crimson armor gives you damage, just gives you flat damage buffs, and also gives you health regen, whereas shadow armor just increases your crit chance and your movement speed and acceleration. You see, the movement speed increase is basically completely and utterly negligible. Is that the right word? Nugatory. That's the word. Nugatory? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think nugatory is the right word I'm looking for. It's only for the acceleration. And with these roller skates, the acceleration isn't even its own thing anymore. Acceleration isn't even really much of a bonus with these skates. So, shadow armor is basically useless. Which is funny because in the higher difficulties, the Corruption's got higher. Corruption's boss is more difficult. In Classic, the more difficult boss is the Crimson boss because of all the enemies. But in Expert Master and Legendary, it's actually the Eater of Worms. Which is weird. Yeah. 174, 175, 176. Alright, 176. Yep. 177, 8, 9, 180. Oops, I missed that. And, well. 180. If we're up to 200, I'll get off. 181. 182, 183, 184, 185, 186, 187, 188, 189, so that would be 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, 196, everything is green, 197, 198, 199, and that would be 200, right? Yep. Damn. Okay. That was a very productive video. 2 bosses in one session. 2 bosses in, hello? 2 bosses in one session. Also, I'm thinking that, while I'm going to be, doing a bunch of editing for one series, for my Fallout 3 series specifically, I want to, do just raw footage only for that. Even though my Fallout sessions typically go for like 4 to 5 hours. I think it'd be pretty interesting. If you've made it this far, why don't you give me your opinion?